Welcome back to the Applied Faith Podcast. I'm Tyler Y'all. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday, which means we're officially at the start of Lent. Depending on how you grew up, Lent might mean just eating fish on Fridays, or seeing coworkers with ash on their foreheads, complaining that they gave up soda for a couple of months. But for a lot of us, though, Lent's kind of been watered down to a minor inconvenience. Maybe we stop eating candy. Maybe we kind of treat it like a New Year's resolution where we just stop doing it by the third week. But I want to challenge that today, because if we're actually pursuing a kingdom mindset and we're using Lent for the purpose that it was created for, we have to step out of the chaotic, exhausting noise of the culture. We talk about this all the time, but this is exactly what Lent is for. It's the training ground that we need. We all love a good challenge. I know I do. I do at least one every single year. The toughness programs, the ice baths, the grueling physical tests. I do it because I like to feel that I have the grit. And I still put myself through programs like 75 Hard or the Kingdom Challenge at least once a year. I love the discipline that comes from that. But what if I told you the early church was doing this thousands of years ago? Lent is the original 40-day grit challenge. Its purpose isn't to make you look better in the mirror, but its purpose is to kill your flesh so your spirit can actually breathe. Fasting during Lent isn't just a Christian diet plan. It's an intentional act of rebellion against the empire of consumerism. We're telling our flesh no so we can tell the kingdom and our Lord yes. We're trained to give our bodies and our minds whatever they want. And quite frankly, in the world that we live in, we do it to give our bodies exactly what they want in the exact second that it wants it. The endless scrolling, the instant food, the DoorDash to your house, constant entertainment. How many subscriptions do we have that we can press any button and watch any movie or any TV show, any idea in the world? When you feel that hunger or that twitch to check your phone or to go on Netflix and just find whatever you want to watch next, say no. You're actively dethroning the earthly desires for the pursuit of kingly desires. This brings us to a concept that we call the arena and the throne, which is the two ways that we do the gladiator mindset and the kingdom mindset. The gladiator mindset lives in the arena. The kingdom mindset lives on the throne. It's incredibly easy to default to what I used to call, and what I even created, which is called the gladiator mindset. I created this when I was feeling down, that I feel like I had nowhere to turn. It felt like that I had to fight every single day, like I was a gladiator in the arena to get the applause from everyone around me. I then realized that wasn't the right mindset at all. It's the kingdom mindset that I need to be chasing. I have an arena, and then there is one spectator. That's God. He's the only one that can look down and judge me. But in the arena of the culture, the politics, and the social media, everything we do is a performance. We're fighting for survival daily. We fight to prove we were right. We fight to prove that we are worth what everyone else thinks about us. We want people to see how disciplined we are, how spiritual we are, how hard we work for our families. We just want the applause of the crowd. But Jesus said, when you fast, wash your face and do it in secret. Lent strips away the audience. It pulls you out of the arena. It's just you and God. For Lent, no one else knows if you're eating that piece of candy. No one else knows if you're fighting against your flesh. It's just you and God. It's incredibly uncomfortable to do something difficult for 40 days when no one is giving you applause for doing it. But that's exactly where the real unshakable faith that we're trying to create is forged. We have to stop fighting like gladiators in the temporary arena and start living like the heirs on a seated eternal throne that Jesus has already promised us. So how do we practically do this? If Lent's 40 days of resetting our focus, I think like anything else, in order to accomplish it, and especially in the world that we live in today, we need a framework. You can't just vaguely promise yourself to be better, and expect your life to radically change. We have to have a real intentional plan behind it. And this is why I built the Kingdom Challenge. It's 40 days, just like Lent, just like Jesus in the wilderness, just like Noah and the flood. It's built on 8 daily disciplines designed to break your reliance on the world and anchor you to the kingdom. Over the last few weeks, I've been writing down and refining scripts for the 40 days. We started a 40-day challenge back at the beginning of the year. Now we've had a few days off. I think it makes sense to start again with a new group of people, or maybe the same group of people that really enjoyed it. It hit me how much this mirrors the exact purpose of this season. Don't let Lent just be a vague attempt to drink less coffee or alcohol or eat a little bit better or give up one small vice that's a slight inconvenience for 40 days. Use the 40-day window starting now to shift your trajectory. If you want to build a resilience and a faith that holds up under pressure, join us. If you've never done Lent before, that's okay. I think this is a really good way to get jumped right back into it so you can see what you're capable of and how close to the kingdom you can get from it and how important Lent is. The next 40 days are going to pass whether you do anything with them or not. You can arrive at your Easter feeling the exact same way you do now. Maybe it's exhausted, distracted, caught in the arena of the culture. Or you can spend the next 40 days doing the hard, quiet work of daily disciplines. I'm taking the challenge. I want you to do it with me. If you aren't already, head over to the Applied Faith Pod on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, check us out on all the social media and podcast apps. I'd love for you to join the community there. We are pushing hard to hit our first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and to build out the podcast. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for me. I think what I have to say can help people build their faith. And I'm not charging money for it. I'm not asking for ads or anything. I just want to give what I can to help people get closer to the Lord. Follow along as we break down the disciplines, keep each other accountable. Let's get our eyes back on the throne. Start back at the first podcast episode. I have it down there. It breaks down what the Kingdom Challenge is. And then I have a daily podcast that you can follow along with for all 40 days. I'll catch you on the next one. This is the Applied Faith Podcast, and I'm Tyler Y'all. See you soon.